Hey, what's going on, nation? Today's video is a bit off the cusp, a little unplanned, but when inspiration strikes, I do like to make a video. I don't do it all the time, so if you guys enjoy this, please make sure you let me know down in that comment section below. But basically, I just got back from my run. I've been running now more times throughout the week, usually 3 to 4 days a week now. I'll go outside and do a 4.5 mile run. And I'll get to why I've been doing more running in a minute here, but usually when I do my running, that's kind of where I get the most of my ideas for my business and my videos, or pretty much any good idea I've ever had in my life has usually come to me while running. I don't know why, it's just the way my body's wired. Probably because my heart is pumping, blood's pumping, and the brain is actually functioning at a higher level. We won't know. Gotta hook up some electrodes next time I run. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about bloating, because bloating is something that bothers all of us. No matter how big and ripped you are and you have your abs popping, I know you're worried about bloating. And even if you don't have your abs yet and you have a bit more body fat, I know you're still worried about bloating as well. Because number one, bloating isn't cute. It makes us look a little fatter than we are. And number two, it doesn't really feel that good. And in fact, having to run today while bloated was like the hottest thing. Like at the start of my run, I just looked probably so weird. I'm like, ugh, I'm so bloated right now. People probably driving by like, what is this kid doing? Trying to poop while he's running? Oh, and that brings up another thing. If you're gonna go for a run while you're bloated, really try to make sure you poop before you do that, because if you run outside and halfway through you get a poop, you're shit out of luck. See what I did there? Anyways, so right now, the thumbnail wasn't photoshopped, guys. I was really sticking my stomach out and I took a photo like this. And bloating doesn't mean that you're holding more body fat, it just means that you're a little bloated. And if you guys take a look, I can basically breathe all the air out of my system, flex my abs, and still have a ripped look even though I'm bloating. So you guys should notice right away that if you do get a little bloated, it doesn't matter, okay? It's not like you've lost your gains or you've lost progress because you looked in the mirror and your abs are gone when you don't flex. That is normal, okay? When you're a natural athlete, you should not look ripped, shredded, and hard 24/7. That is not what a natural body looks like. So, if that's you, and the reason why I say that is because when I was at Body Power in Birmingham, UK, I had so many people ask me why their muscles didn't look thick and solid all the time, only when they were in the gym and they were pumped. And my answer was, you're not supposed to look like that all the time. That is not healthy. The reason why when you're pumped, you look your best is because your body is pumping more blood to that area. Your body is working overtime. Your heart is pumping faster because you're training and you're working out. Then when your body starts to relax, the swelling starts to go down because the body's starting to circulate the blood a bit better. That's why you start to shrink. Anyways, I don't want to get too far off topic, but that is something that we need to talk about at some point. So the reason why I've been getting a little extra bloated on the weekends is because as I've been developing my Cheatin Recover program, I've also been super busy with my travel schedule. Now, I introduced Cheatin Recover to you guys like 5 or 6 months ago. I keep seeing the comments, guys. I do see the comments down in the comment section below asking when the program is coming, and the reason why it hasn't been delivered yet is mainly for the fact that it is a concept that I have developed on my own, and I wouldn't be a good trainer if I didn't fully test it out as many ways as possible before delivering a program to you guys. And with that being said, it's pretty much done. You're going to get it probably end of October, early November, but part of that development process had to do with my busy travel schedule, and it basically taught me how to implement this intense type of training into a workout routine that only requires you to go to the gym 3 days a week. Now, if you've been training more than 3 days a week, you're probably saying to me that's not enough. And if you've only been able to hit the gym 2 to 3 days a week, you're probably saying, yes, finally a program for me. Now, a little background history on me, guys. I used to love going to the gym 4 or 5, maybe 6 days a week, and I would split my body up into training sessions that would allow me to go that many days. Well, now that I'm an adult and I have more responsibilities and a business to run, that much training every single week just really isn't a possibility for me. It is too much time in the gym. And with my really busy travel schedule, it's been pretty much impossible to do. So I had to tailor my program down to a 3 days a week training and it being a push-pull legs. And what's happened and what's come out of this is a few different things. And the first thing, so there's three things. So the first thing is it turned into a push-pull legs. And because I was only hitting the gym 3 days a week, I decided to make those days as intense as I possibly could. 1.5 to 2 hours max training, maybe a little longer on the legs day just because leg movements take a little longer to do than upper body movements, but 2 hours max on each of those days, training as intense as I possibly can. That's number one. Number two, because I'm only training 3 days a week, that means I have 4 days a week of rest. And what I have been doing is usually taking 2 of those days as solid rest days, and then the other 2 are 100% me going outside and doing my cardio. And all I would do on those 2 days is my 4.5 mile run. And then what I've also been doing is sometimes including either on both days my push and pull, or just one of those days. Like I said, I've been doing cardio 3 to 4 days a week. And usually for me, it's been on my push day, which is my Monday, is I'll do my cardio in the morning, then I'll eat all my food, whatever, and then I'll train at night. So I've been getting my cardio in 3 to 4 days a week. So because now I'm only training 3 days a week in the gym, I don't mind doing 30 to 40 minutes of cardio, which is for me running outside 4.5 miles. And now what's happened because of all of this is I've started to notice that my body is recovering from my workouts much faster, and I'm actually able to hold on to more weight. Right now, guys, I'm about 185 pounds. Usually I hover around 179 to 180, but I've been gradually going up, and it's not because I'm gaining 5 pounds of muscle in a month. I don't want you to get it twisted. It's because I've been eating more food and training a bit harder. My body has been functioning at a more optimal level. Believe it or not, because I am a YouTuber and I spend a lot of time editing videos and doing my website, I spend a lot of time sitting down. So my cardio was kind of in the toilet, but because I've been boosting it up, my body has just been like, I can't explain it. It's just been functioning 100% better, adding more cardio days in. And now where the bloating comes into play is, what I basically do is I film my videos on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And on those 3 days, I try to look my best, okay? So I follow my strict meal plan. As soon as Sunday is over, I add the extra cardio days in, and usually by Wednesday, I'm looking pretty lean with no bloat. But by the time Friday is done, I've finished my 3 hardcore training days, and now I have Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday to recover. And what I've been doing is not caring so much about what I look like, how ripped my abs are, and I've been going out and I've been splurging a bit more on my food. Not necessarily eating junk food, but splurging a bit more and allowing my body to recover and get the calories and nutrients and vitamins and minerals that it needs, and not worrying about if I feel super bloated. In the past, my filming schedule was kind of all over the place, so I would try to look as lean as possible all the time. And when you do that, what ends up happening is you start getting burnt out, because you're usually, if you're trying to look super lean, you're depriving yourself of something, whether it's overall calories or, more, really cutting your carbohydrates. There's something's got to give in order to look lean. So by kind of kicking that to the curb and eating more on the weekends, you're getting a little bloated, and then on Sunday night when I do my cardio, that kind of kickstarts my body. And as long as I keep that going, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, is when Wednesday comes along, the bloating is gone and I feel fine. So basically what I'm trying to say with this video is that if you're the kind of person that gets upset when you get bloated, you just got to know what your training schedule is and how you're preparing yourself to look a certain way if that's how you want to look. So if you want to look extra ripped during the week, maybe you get a function you have to go to, you're taking your shirt off at the pool, whatever you have going on, just plan to look that good on those days. And then on days where you're supposed to be resting and recovering, you have nothing going on, feed your body those extra calories and don't worry so much about being bloated, because being bloated doesn't mean you got fat and lost your gains. Being bloated just means you ate a little too much. You ate some things that just kind of made your torso area expand a little bit, but it will go away. So I'm really excited that I'm able to share this with you guys, because what it does mean is all of this is being taken into account when I finally deliver my Cheat and Recover program. And I'm going to talk about stuff like this. I'm going to talk about how to maximize your workout days, your rest days, your cardio days, and which days you should be refeeding your body to make sure you're maximizing your recovery, especially if you're doing these intense workouts. All of that is going to come into play with this program. This program isn't just going to be, one of those programs where you see the workout, you just go to the gym and do it. This is going to be a program that's going to be delivered to you in such a way that it fits into your lifestyle, so you can maximize your gains while still sticking to the same lifestyle that you have. Well, unless you have bad lifestyle choices, you might have to change a few things, but you get what I'm saying. So if you guys want to make sure you're on track to get that program, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be posting videos here. And also go to my website, muscularstrength.com, and sign up for my monthly newsletter on the homepage, because as soon as the program drops in full, it will be on the website with PDF downloads, full calendar downloads, Excel spreadsheets, videos, photos, all that stuff, and you're not going to want to miss it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was a bit off the cusp, but I had fun chatting. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram for more inspiration and tips. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.